But you keep trying to hold that over my head, and you talking to me crazy and my woman crazy, and that's why I've allowed it to this point. But now I don't give a.
But you just still insist on calling her your woman, your whatever.
That's my woman. That's the mother of my child. What do you mean,
child?
We just went. What do you mean by that,
child? That's right. You did lose one of the babies. My God, it's so good.
This is so
heartless.
You're sick.
Thank God.
You're sick. No. Why would you say that? I mean, you know she's still mourning. She's not mourning. No more, shut the hell up. Because at this point now you get out of control. Yeah. You disrespected my lost child, your lost grandchild, and she's dealing with it right now. No, look. Right now, we're at the point now where I need you to do something for me. Okay. Right now, you gotta do something for me. What is that title? Apologize to us. To who? What you just did was pass along.
To who? To both of us.
To both of us.
You shut up.
Stop.
Me? Mom. You want me to shut up? Come Please. Shut me up. Come. I bet you won't come shut me up.
Audrey.
No, I done had enough of her.
No.
I'll put her in between the washer and the dryer. Come play with me, Miss Deborah.
Stop. Crazy and my woman crazy.
Y'all know, I'm the nosy neighbor. I'm listening to all that carrying on. She said, come on, Miss Deborah. Come on, Miss Deborah. Baby, these mama boys been taking y'all through it. Good morning. What's up? How y'all doing? Today we are in here. Today is Friday. Yeah. JQ, how are you? I'm doing great. Today I'm up. It's Friday. And we finna go ahead and get right on up into it. We got a lot to talk about today. Sure, there's quite a few topics on the docket today. You know, so I ain't did much today. I got some hair to do in a few hours, so I'll be doing that. Besides that, I'm preparing for my birthday next week, y'all. I got a birthday next week coming up, so I'm gonna be preparing for my birthday next week. And yeah, that's all I got going on. My weekend look great. I would like to thank all y'all who've been tuning in, who've been watching every week. If you haven't already, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get into the first topic. Grand jury subpoena a new witness in Diddy's case, claims to have sex tapes and unedited versions of Kim Porter's diary. Says the Combe kids have bigger things to worry about. They should have started worrying when he was beating her, when you start worrying about your mother after the fact. Now, I don't know what the fuck going on, but we finna take a listen.
It's because I forgot his name. Albie Short. Yeah. And besides that, I didn't know. A lot of stuff their mother did, they didn't know. I'd like to see you apologize to the mother and the family.
No, we're trying to go to discuss that now, what we will be able to talk to in terms of what was available and what was on those flash drives.
Okay.
But it was the book, so
it is Kim Porter's book, but not necessarily some of the stuff with the celebs that were mentioned besides.
It's hers. Nobody touched it.
Oh, so it is her official book.
Yes.
And no one touched it.
Nobody altered it. Nothing.
So it's not the copy that the gentleman said that he was selling before. No.
It's two different copies. That one was edited, and we have the original copy.
So you're saying that the other copy was an actual real copy, even though the family said it wasn't?
It was a derivative work.
It was edited. The only way the family say that is because I forgot his name. Albie Short. Yeah. And besides that, I didn't know. A lot of stuff their mother did, they didn't know. I'd like to see you apologize to the mother and the family for the picture being on front of it.
Right.
You understand? I didn't put it there.
Right.
So, they got to worry about bigger things.
Right.
Than what her diary was. You understand?
Right.
They should have started worrying when he was beating her.
Right.
When you start worrying about your mother after the fact.
Right. So, the book, do you think it'll ever be open to the public or after this or?
That'll be the next thing. I've been contracted to go to Amazon and work out whatever legalities that may have existed prior so that we can republish the book.
Wow, so the public will get to see her actual words and thoughts.
So very soon, the actual unedited version. We'll be putting that out soon.
So, I'm wondering, do you own the rights, I guess, or how does that work?
I guess the own rights was given to me, right?
Okay.
Been in contact with you? I did watch your YouTube interview. I saw as of 2 weeks ago they haven't been in contact with you. What about today?
Yes.
So they have been in contact with you. Is that why you're here today?
Yes.
Okay.
Land security.
Oh, wow. So were you surprised, or was that the call that you were kind of waiting for?
Surprise.
Oh. Do you feel like the interview had anything to do with it, or?
Yes.
Yeah? How do you know Sean Combs?
Generation. Frank Lucas was my godfather and his father, and then we both was in the music business for 30 years together.
So you personally know him,
Not who personally.
Sean Combs.
Not personally.
But you know of him, he knows of you.
Yeah. I used to be in Tupac, Hussein Fatal. He stopped a lot of my music. A lot of other people who didn't care about him. You understand? That's not around today.
Wait, so
Stewart from Def Jam Records.
In contact with you, you made a lot of allegations, right? Are you expected to eventually turn those things over, or?
Well, that's what we're going to head over to do now. So we have a hearing now to determine what we're going to do in terms of what documents we'll have to turn over and what documents we do not have.
So why were you in court today?
Just to give testimony to the grand jury. He was subpoenaed by the court, so as we all know, if you don't answer a subpoena, the marshals will come to your house as they came to his house, and they will bring you here. So that's why we're here today.
I know you can't mention celebrities per se. You did mention some in the interview. So just to clarify, you can back that up with actual factual footage.
We have, it's things that we have, but we got to go to the other courthouse. So I don't know if that's any more questions, but we got another hearing to go.
Are you nervous, or do you feel?
Nah, I ain't never nervous. The only thing that's fair to me is God.
I had to get a whole shush. Y'all know this is ongoing. We've been on top of this since the beginning of it. So I had to really get a hefty helping of that. So I'm gonna read to y'all what the headlines have posted. Courtney Burgess claims he had footage of sexual acts from Diddy parties and an unedited version of Kim Porter's diary. He says those materials have now been turned over to the courts. Burgess says he was contacted by Homeland Security after his lawyer, Ariel Mitchell, did an on-air interview and made claims of him having the said evidence. Burgess says the footage contains the rumored sexual activities and confirms that other celebrities were present on the tapes. He also spoke out about the Combs family denying that Kim had a real memoir. He made it clear that the version the version we all saw previously was edited, but the one he had was not. His message to the kids was that they should have been more concerned about their mom before. So let me just kind of sum it on up for you. So what we just watched here was Courtney Burgess. And Courtney said that someone he knows is Diddy's godfather, and they had some dealing in music and stuff like that. So that's how he knows him. He really didn't say how he obtained these tapes and the diary. They asked him how is it legal for him to sell it, or does he own it? He said, he said something is in his possession, so he owns something. Allegedly, he owns the shit, but they cut it off quickly. They asked him what he was going to do. She said they're on their way to another court hearing to see what they're going to be able to do with the evidence that they have. I'm just going to say this. I feel like nobody's taking this really serious. Let me just say this. Footage with Diddy having sex and other celebrities having sex on tapes are not a crime. Like, sex tapes and stuff are not crimes. You know, what crime did they commit on the tape? That's what I would want to know. Number one, I'm not jumping to conclusions. What crime did he commit on the tape? 2, is this diary a legit diary? And if it is, how was he able to obtain the legit diary? And those are my 2 questions. Did he commit any crimes on these tapes? Because if he did, we would like to see. Also, is the diary legit? Is it 100% Kim Porter's diary? And how in the hell did he get his hand on Kim Porter's personal diary as well? Last thing I want to know is, how is anybody able to sell this stuff? That's my whole thing. How is anybody able to sell anything on Kim Porter without her children stopping this? Like, there has to be a way where her children are over her estates. And people just cannot have the right to do whatever the likeness of someone living or non-living. Especially if you have family that protects you and can stand up for you, you don't have the right to do whatever you want with the likeness of people. So I would like to know how he also has the right to even do what he's saying he's going for and claiming that's true. Like I've always told y'all, I'm not believing that until I see some evidence. They're just allegations. So until we see the videos of him committing a crime, until we see some type of evidence or reassurance that this is Kim Porter's actual diary, I will not be believing this. It sounds like a whole bunch of hype to me. Whack 100 alleges Diddy's son Christian Combs was caught with trans woman. Also suggests that one of Diddy's sons isn't his.
Nigga, you fuck with transgenders. Nigga, you know, niggas, we been...
So that's what you was alluding to? That's what you was alluding to on that love?
That's a fact.
Which son?
The one look like it.
Hey, Ghost, what's his name again? The one that looked like him?
That's Christian. Yeah. And the other one ain't his. See, you want to leave us alone, us that been around. No, nigga, you fuck with transgender.
So remember, yesterday or the day before yesterday, if y'all haven't, go back and watch. We had already covered. This situation. If y'all don't know, let me catch y'all up. Diddy's sons confronted Ray J at a Halloween party about some stuff that he was saying, and they got into it. Afterwards, Whack 100 called up Ray J on his podcast and asked Ray J what the fuck was going on. Also, he told Ray J they don't want us to have to put out what we know about him. He said, "Nah, man, we ain't gonna do him like that, Whack. We ain't gonna do him like that." So now Whack coming out with, dang! And Whack said that the one that looked like him. So allegedly he's saying that, King Kong allegedly messed around with trans women. If that was the tea that he was talking about putting out, I don't think that was no bad hit. Like, that man being that he like transgender. These are not jabs anymore. And trans people, I just got done telling y'all this yesterday on episode 44. When it came to that trans woman trying to put out that athlete's business about him liking trans women. There's nothing to put out. If you all identify as women, why are y'all going around telling people that y'all know how the world is, and y'all know how the world are looking at these men? Y'all guys, it ain't even y'all fault. The world is just the world. If these people put their trust, they shouldn't. I always say, don't put your trust in no one but God. But if they put their trust in you and they respect you as what you identify as, then you should be respecting them also how they identify. And if they identify as straight and they do not identify as gay, respect that. Respect that. You should never go around telling people who y'all slept with I know y'all done told Ray J all y'all business over there at Tronics. I know y'all done showed Ray J all the tea over there at Tronics. Now, I don't know about all y'all, but a lot of y'all, I know y'all running y'all motherfucking mouths. Telling Ray J all the men y'all done sleep with, showing them all the men that done hit y'all up in y'all DM. Like I said, these men had enough respect to respect y'all. Just saying. Y'all gonna respect these men back? I'm just saying. Y'all gonna respect them back, or y'all gonna keep, and like I said, y'all know better. It's the world. Y'all know that this could potentially hurt these people, and y'all don't give a fuck. And you wonder why. Trans women, if y'all want to stop being put in a closet or a box on a dark room or whatever, stop feeling like the need to expose somebody. There's nothing to expose. You are whatever you claim to be. It is what it is. There is no explaining or exposing. There's no exposing what? What are you exposing? And then y'all wonder, there's a lot of trans women I see that wonder why men don't want to be seen with them. There's a lot of men, heterosexual identifying men, that do not want to be seen with them. This is why. The moment y'all get comfortable with somebody or get a little too happy or get upset with somebody, here y'all go. Y'all weaponizing your I don't know the proper word for it, but you weaponize your transgender. You weaponize that. You use that as a weapon. Like, okay, I got something for you. He like trans. Why? Why are you saying he like the trains? Why? And I think I can't really say that word. So why? Why? It's like the more y'all do that, the more society look deeper at y'all and say, and they laughing at the men, but they really laughing at you too, because deep down inside, this how they look at it. It's not me saying this, y'all. This is me showing y'all a little mirror of what's going on out here. This how they look at it. They laughing because deep down inside, they like, bitch, you know you're a man. You know you're a man. That's why you exposing him. And then they gonna boost y'all head up. Don't get mad at her. Don't get mad at her. While all the while, they gonna tear him up. They gonna tear him up. Cause number one, they don't feel like, people really feel like there's something wrong with being gay. If they didn't feel like it was nothing wrong with being gay, this DL man wouldn't be getting told to fuck up. Sure wouldn't. They feel like it's something wrong for being trans. So they tearing you up for sleeping with a trans. They tearing you up. They say you can live in your truth. Baby, they're going to tear you up whether you're out or whether you're in the closet, because you're a part of that community. And that community is confused. That community is not accepted around here. That community is not normal around here. And that's what they looking at y'all doing. They looking at y'all and they like, you're a man. That's why they gonna go after him to remind him that shit ain't accepted around here. And they ain't saying DL ain't accepted. That's not what they saying. They saying that gay shit ain't accepted. Y'all can forget that. Because if this was accepted, this would not be a conversation to be had. Ain't got nothing to do with none of us if that man over there sleeping with transgenders or not. That ain't got nothing to do with you. And that's not a bullet to hold on to. For a lot of straight men out here, stop holding on to gay bullets, thinking that you're going to use them against other men, because we don't give a fuck out here for real. You shouldn't give a fuck what another man is doing. Especially with his dick. You shouldn't give a fuck. You shouldn't care. You shouldn't think about it. You shouldn't want to hear about it because you thinking and hearing about bitches. That's what they be meaning by zesty and sassy. Y'all be sitting around gossiping like women. Talking about what other men doing with their private parts in private. And don't say, oh, we don't care about that. Then why you talk about it? If you don't care, why are you talking about it? If you don't care, why you bring it up? This ain't got nothing to do with us. We don't give a fuck who the fuck he sleep with. And for y'all trans women over there at Tronics running off at y'all mouth with Ray J and shit, none of y'all secrets are safe. Them niggas gonna fucking tell it. And they gonna talk about something, living in your truth is the truth. Y'all know how the world is. That is a finesse tactic for y'all to tell these people's business. They gonna pat y'all back and rub y'all back. It's okay, you can tell it. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's just that can also ruin the lives of other people and also keep you in that box. Only because y'all know how society is. They're gonna stroke your ego while still holding you down in the background. They're not even trying to make it in society to where people can feel comfortable with being themselves. They making it harder for people to want to be themselves. Talking shit about people, laughing at people, bullying people, picking on people, causing people to lose their jobs, causing people not to want to work with these people, causing people to not to have business relationship with these people. These types of people are being exiled just for them wanting to live and love differently. Don't ever think for 1 second that the heterosexual community is on your side, because they're not. They're on the side of heterosexuals. Don't ever sit around in a heterosexual... DL people belong to the LGBT community too. To me, they just like trans, if you ask me. Trans be on the DL too. And I'm going to say trans on... And the reason why I say trans on the DL, because a lot of trans women refuse to use trans woman. They want to just use woman. And to me, when you want to drop the trans off of trans woman, you trying to be on the DL, the down low, about you being a trans. That's just me. That's just me. When you want to drop trans woman, because that's your experience and that's the truth. If you went from a male to a female, you are a trans woman. That's who you are. But a lot of y'all like to be on the DL out here and just say woman. Just say woman. Same thing about these bisexual men. They not going to say they bisexual. No. They going to leave out the part that they like trans. They going to leave out that part. They're going to leave out that part. And the reason why I said bi is because trans belong to the LGBTQ community. You transition, so it's... It's okay. But yeah, trans, y'all be on the DL too. Those same men, they ain't gonna let nobody know that they're like, I like women. I'm straight. You ain't gonna let them know the other part though. Same thing with trans. A lot of them don't say trans woman. I'm a woman. But you ain't gonna too much just yell out the other part. I'm a trans. I don't hear that. I hear I'm a woman. I don't have to say I'm trans. Well, then, that's what he's saying. I like women. I don't have to say I like transsexuals. And a lot of people gonna say they ain't the same thing. Why isn't it? I'm just really changing the word. Same situation. Come on, y'all. Y'all should understand. Y'all on DL too, if you ask me. A lot of y'all, because y'all just not out here with it. Y'all just not out here with it. Y'all ain't gonna just say it all out loud. Why should I have to disclose with this person that I'm trans if I'm not sleeping with them? I've heard that too. I've heard a lot of people say, a lot of trans say, why should I tell them my business if I'm not sleeping with them? Or if I have not slept with them? Same thing with DL, man. Why would they say anything about being, if they ain't sleeping with you? I'm moving right along. Lil Wayne speaks on Super Bowl at the Louisiana Fest.
During my lifetime, the first Super Bowl was here. I made sure I bought tickets at the beginning of the season. And you know, I did the same when I moved to Miami. And I was wishing my team make it. And guess who made it that year? The motherfucking Saints. I was able to give my mama that sweet. She was able to bring my family and other people from New Orleans, and they had a fucking ball. That moment I said to myself, I want to be on stage for the Super Bowl one day in front of my mom. And I worked my ass off to get that fucking position, and it was ripped away from me. But this motherfucking moment right here, they can't take that, man. They can't take that from me. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for yourself for being amazing.
Shout out to Lil Wayne. If you don't know, this year the Super Bowl is in New Orleans, and Kendrick Lamar will be performing at the Super Bowl. Since that announcement, Lil Wayne and a lot of supporters of Lil Wayne have came out and stated that, Jay-Z's over the performing part of the Super Bowl. And they came out and they said Jay got it wrong, and this was his speech following after that at Louisiana Fest. And he's soaking in that moment because he feels like the Super Bowl moment has been taken away from him. The Super Bowl is finally in New Orleans again, and he's supposed to be on that stage. He's supposed to be on that stage performing in front of all those people representing and putting on for New Orleans. I agree with Lil Wayne. I shout out to you, Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is one of my favorite rappers, y'all. Like, if you really want to know, when it comes to male rappers, when it comes to male rappers, Lil Wayne is number one for me. Yeah, I got to give it to Lil Wayne. I love Lil Wayne. And I rap a little bit in my music, y'all. I got a rap album coming out. Y'all gonna love that. That's what y'all gonna love. Ooh. Got a rap album coming out, and I have a lot of inspirations behind that. Lil Wayne is one of those inspirations. He's the biggest. Not only when it comes to writing rap, but when it comes to writing music specifically, Lil Wayne, you are inspiration to my music. You're one of the reasons why I push my pen so hard to make sure that those words flow off that paper. And I'm so proud of Lil Wayne, for putting on, just doing the good works and continuing to do the good work over and over, time and time again. So shout out to you, Lil Wayne. And I hope one day you get that moment. I hope the Super Bowl come back, or even if it's not in New Orleans, if they want you to come out and do the Super Bowl, you come out and you put on anywhere they have it at. When they call you to come, you come out and you put on for your city. You bring your city to wherever the Super Bowl at. And we're going to be watching and we're going to be supporting. So shout out to Lil Wayne. Speaking of Lil Wayne, y'all know Jermaine Dupri had something to say. Jermaine Dupri had something to say to Drake. Jermaine Dupri says he can't believe Drake missed the Louisiana Fest. Couldn't have been me. I know that's damn right. Hey, Gotta hear what Jermaine Dupri got to say. He said, pardon me for getting excited about the amazing show they just had. I'm a hip-hop nigga, and this was a moment. I can't believe Drake missed that. Couldn't have been me. This is amazing. Southern hip-hop at its best. Damn, Drake, you been catching them since that Kendrick Lamar, boy. And you gonna, ever since then, boy, you gonna catch a little stray. Now, I agree, Drake, if you're a part of hip-hop, like, if you down with hip-hop and the black community like you say you are, you wouldn't have missed this moment for nothing. You wouldn't have missed this moment for nothing. You don't go to award shows. What big was going on that night? Or I see if you already had a show booked. Now, I let him pass, y'all. If he already previously had a show booked that was booked and he paid for, then he got to go get his bread. Got to go get that. But if you weren't doing shit on that night, nah, you should have been there to represent for hip-hop. Especially for not only hip-hop, but for the legacy that Lil Wayne built. I wonder if Nicki Minaj was there. I wonder. Because Nicki wasn't there, then why Drake got to be there? And y'all know I love Queen Nicki. Shout out to you, Queen Nicki. I love you. But yeah, if Drake ain't got to be there, I mean, if Queen Nicki ain't got to be there, then why Drake got to be there? You know, I ain't on Drake's side right now. But I'm only asking because, you know, if I'm going the right way with what I'm saying, Drake, you should have been there. Also, Nicki, I didn't hear nothing about Nicki being there. I could be wrong. But Nicki, you should have been there too. Just saying. But hey, I'm out. But shout out to Lil Wayne for your big night in Louisiana. And you have real supporters. I'm one of them. And we congratulate you and we see you and we recognize you out here. So shout out to Lil Wayne. Remember I told y'all, people send me in questions and I'll be asking some of the supporter questions on this channel. All right. So here's a question that was sent in to me. What seems too expensive, but it's worth the price? Oh, what seems too expensive, but it's worth the price? I would say weed. Weed is expensive, but it's worth the price. It ain't cheap at all, y'all. At all. Not the good stuff. I would say that. I'm also say Beyonce concert tickets. They might seem expensive. And I'm telling y'all, because I spent a bag. But it be so worth it. Like, when you walking out, you don't even think about what you just spent. Like, you don't even think about it afterwards. Because what you leaving with, like. So yeah, those are my two things that seem expensive, but it's worth every freaking penny of the price. And most definitely is. Cam Newton says he had sexual relations with other women since he's been with his current girlfriend, Jazzy. And I don't even know why I'm acting surprised, y'all, because I watch Cam Newton. I'm a supporter of Cam Newton's YouTube channel. I kind of already figured this. But we gon', hear what they got to say, and then we gon' weigh in.
You are not finna tell me you up here fucking one person. It's not finna happen.
No. See, you're trying to deflect back to me.
No, I would never do you like that.
But
I got respect for you.
No, here.
But you didn't answer that for a reason.
No. Understand this.
You didn't answer for a reason.
I'm going to answer mine, and then I want you to answer mine too.
I will answer it, brother, and I promise you I won't bullshit with you.
Okay. How long are you talking about?
What you mean?
Fucking one person.
What do you mean, how long I'm talking about?
As long as I've been with Jazz, Jazz has not been the only person that I've had sex with.
I don't know your situation.
But I'm getting personal.
Right. I don't know your situation.
Since you want to take it there. And this is the thing that has...
Do you feel like I'm being disrespectful?
No.
Because I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
No.
I'm watching this interview, y'all, because we done touched back on this subject again. I'm going to read the comments, and then we going to dissect it. Somebody said, well, Funky Dineva said, shout out to you, Funky Dineva. I like Funky Dineva. Shout out to you. Funky Dineva said, so you hunched other women. Why not spare her the embarrassment? What did you gain by sharing this information? The one thing about a nigga, they will never miss an opportunity to embarrass you. Now, I responded to Funky, y'all. And I said, nah, it is what it is. Grown folks gonna be grown. Ain't no need of acting, pretending, or lying. That's the issue right now with most folks' relationship. Be living lies. All the lying that be going on for no reason, and we all grown. Now that's embarrassing. While he cheat, and most don't find out until later, instead of him just letting her know he a freak up front, giving her a chance like Cam doing with his woman. But, okay, might not like it, but I'm choosing the truth. I'm choosing the truth any day. Y'all can keep all the lies, agreeing to disagree. So, of course, they came and they told me up. Somebody I know came. I didn't know I didn't even know I knew this person. But she commented on this and she was like, it's just embarrassing because it's one thing for us to discuss it and I know what you do, right? And it's another thing for you to be out there telling everybody what we do in our relationship. That's the embarrassing part about it. And I didn't see it that way at first, y'all. I'm not. I was more on seeing it like, well, y'all mad because their relationship is based off of honesty, telling the truth, transparency. That's where I was at. But they kind of got me to see it's more than that. Like, if we have an agreement, and I already know how you are. We already know what you do. We already know that, you, let's say you on road trips and you get horny. I'm not there to get you off. But I know that you're going to get off if you need to. Right? Cool. Well, if that's something that we do in our relationship, it doesn't need to be voiced outside of our relationship. And I think that's what people are talking about when they say he embarrassed her. Because a lot of people are out here saying that he's embarrassing his woman. By what is he gaining? Like Funky just said, what did you gain from sitting up there saying that? Now, on the other hand, what did he gain from sitting up there? A lot of y'all just missed the message. A lot of y'all missed the message. A lot of y'all out loud swear y'all can't be with somebody who cheats on y'all. But then more than 80% of y'all are with somebody who's cheating on you. And you don't even know about it. Or you do know about it and you're not saying anything about it. Or you do know about it and y'all ain't spoke on it, or y'all do know about it. But y'all not letting other folks know that this is the real that's happening out here. A lot of people are closeting the real in relationships. And I respect Cam for shedding some light on the real. A lot of people be out here playing like they got a relationship like Russell and Sierra, when they really have a relationship like Will and Jada. See, y'all know them relationships that pretend like they Russell and Sierra, but they really Will and Jada? Rashida and Kurt. Yeah. Rashida and Kurt. She refuses to accept that her man be cheating. Or I think Rashida is coming to the terms that her man be cheating. I think that he don't be cheating respectfully. Yeah, that's the problem they be having. He be out here embarrassing her by allowing what we already know to get out. And I guess that goes back to what we talking about the first point. If I'm gonna keep it on Honda, it just all came back full circle. Different scenario. It's embarrassing because I know who you are and I accept who you are. But everybody else from the outside looking in don't know. So I see both sides. Like I just gave y'all, I see both sides. I do. I see where you can say you're embarrassed, why he embarrassing her, and I can see what he's gaining from saying this. I appreciate you for saying this, Cam, for allowing us to see that relationships are multiple ways. They're just not the normal way or the projected way that the projected way that society says that relationships should be. Everybody's not into monogamy. Everybody's relationship is not monogamous either. They like to pretend or act like it's monogamous. Some of them think they're in a monogamous relationship, but one or both of the partners are secretly stepping out, and neither one of them know about it. But I respect Cam for putting this out there, for allowing us to see that there are relationships out there with men who are promiscuous. There are women out there who love men for who they are, not for who you sleeping with. There are some women that can look way past you putting your thing in somebody else. Like, they get to know you as a person. They know how to separate sex in the person. There are a lot of women out here, and they need to start showing these type of women. Y'all want these folks to be in the closet. Y'all want these. Nah, we don't want to see that. That's their relationship. It's time for y'all to start seeing the real. Ain't nobody finna be walking around y'all lying no more. We are not children. It's cut out for that. It's cut out for that shit. Folks gonna start living out loud in front of y'all. People, y'all need to start doing that unapologetically. I know it's not everybody's business what they do in their relationship, but hey, this is the real. Just like it's none of our business that people who are in the successful ones, the monogamous ones, it's none of our business that y'all monogamous. It's none of my business that y'all are faithful. It's none of my business that y'all don't sleep with other people. But hey, y'all gonna let everybody know, and ain't nobody gonna tell y'all to shut up. Ain't nobody say, y'all can shut up. We don't want to hear that. Because they're gonna say, that ain't embarrassing. That's not embarrassing. That's not embarrassing for you. Imagine the person that know that he cheating on her, but she don't know. But they all out here talking about what they do in their monogamous relationship. You don't think that's embarrassing? Especially the ones that believe the monogamy, but the ones that really know the bullshit behind the scenes. I'd be embarrassed for you. You rooting for this shit, not knowing the truth. Not knowing the skeletons in the closet. Shout out to Cam. Keep it real. I'm going to go watch this whole thing. And y'all need to start learning how to normalize people telling the truth. Don't cringe. Don't cringe. Even if you do cringe, open them ears up a lot more. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I want people to start being transparent. Don't tell me what I want to hear. Tell me the truth. And that was the truth. He has not been with just his current woman. While he's been with her, he's been with other women as well. That's okay. Start accepting people for who they are, not for who you want them to be. Speaking of Cam Newton, y'all know y'all was over there in his in his girlfriend's DMs, checking on her and trying to see if she was okay. She posted and said, "Child, here come the just checking on you DMs. I am fine. Trust me. I know who and what my nigga is. Ain't no secret surprises. He can talk to me about anything." Let me read the comments, and then I'm going to elaborate. Somebody said, "I'm so confused why y'all coming for her. Women always say they want a man to be truthful. He's truthful with her, and she's accepting him for who he is. That's her relationship." That's what I just said. You finally get the truth from somebody that you actually like. Accept that. They like you back, you like them, and they telling you the truth. Accept it. Don't run away. Respect and accept that. Let me read the comments under that. Somebody said, "Okay, but just because you're honest, and which I appreciate, don't mean I'm okay with lowering my standards and allow you to cheat. If that's the case, why even be together?" You're not lowering your standards if you ask me. You lower your standards to believe everything that come out of man's mouth. I want to hear the nasty, bad stuff. I'm going to believe that, because why would you tell me that? You got to be telling me some truth. If you telling me some stuff that I'm like, he not telling me all the stuff I want to hear. He telling me some serious stuff about him. It ain't nothing about me. So why am I getting offended? I'm not going to get offended or feel like I'm lowering my standards. This is something that you're telling me. I'm all ears. Tell it. So I can make a distinctive decision. Read some more comments. Women love to see other women single. Why though? Oh. 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 They said, "May this type of love never find me." The jokes write themselves. The gag is, though, she became those same jokes she used to tell. I think that she just accepted the truth from somebody who she's genuinely like, and then she grew to love. There's nothing wrong with that. Y'all want something to be wrong with that so bad because y'all want to project monogamy on people. And everybody's not in a monogamous relationship. And that's just going to be that. Shout out to y'all. And y'all keep doing what y'all doing and keeping up the honesty and transparency. Because all I see out here is a lot of people be telling lies in relationships. They be lying. Just saying. A lot of people out here living lies. They ain't even telling the truth. All right. Bankroll Freddie speaks out after being sentenced to over 12 years on intent to distribute marijuana charges. "The judge and prosecutors have a vindictive against me. It's people got less time for murder than I got for marijuana. I can't go for that. Ain't no way these folks gave me 12 years and a half on marijuana and a gun on a first-time offender. Never been no trouble. My guidelines went from 60 to 78 months, which is 5 to 6.5 years to 9 through 10 years off bogus upward variances. These prosecutors and judges have a vindictive against me in my state for fighting them." Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, Banks. Just in case y'all don't know, I'm gonna show y'all a picture of him. I'm gonna be a little devil's advocate here, so I'm gonna tell two sides. I feel him on one hand when he says, "Damn, they gave me 12 years. There's people that got off for murder. Somebody came out to my house and stabbed me up. Almost took my life. Stabbed me up. I don't get my skin back. I don't get how I looked before back. They stabbed me. They tried to kill me, right? They gave this person, they tried to give this person 3 years. And they tried to get him 3 years after the judge ordered this person to stay away from me. And this person continuously stalked me after the judge ordered them to stay away from me. They tried to get him 3 years after that. They came over, and then they kept coming over here after you stabbed me up and tried to kill me, bro. They kept trying to slap that man on the hand with 3 years, 3 years, 3 years. I was offended by the justice system. Somebody's trying to murder me, and you gonna just... So on one hand, I feel him because I'm like, well, dang, he ain't do nothing but what? He got caught with a gun and some weed, and y'all give him 12 years? He ain't even really... Man, somebody came out here and stabbed me up and tried to take my life. I almost did. And y'all gave them a pat on the wrist. So I feel him when he like, y'all trying to... I'm like, oh, man... The person that stabbed me up ended up getting 18 years, though. But still, they tried to give that man a slap on the wrist, bro. Tried. They really tried it. And now they really trying it with him. Now, on the other hand, this is why I've been telling y'all, and we just got done talking about elections yesterday. Trump out here talking about giving the cops immunity. Black people, y'all need to be on y'all P's and Q's. Do not be out here playing, doing shit that y'all see these motherfucking other folks and white folks be doing. Y'all already know when it comes to us blacks, they're going to be 10 times harder on you. And that's exactly what they showing here right now, strength. Pushing more time on him. Because not only are you a rapper, you out here with weed and got guns, and then you rap about this stuff in your music. So them, they like, you promoting this type of stuff, and you carrying this type of stuff, they can't be going for it, black man. So they putting their foot down on y'all. Y'all already know how it is. We cannot be out here doing the same thing that everybody else do. We can't. They not going to be lenient on us. Sure ain't. They not going to spare us like they be sparing everybody else. They going to go hard on you. 12 and a half years for some marijuana. I don't know how much marijuana he had, though. I don't know how much he had. But everybody smoke weed around here. Everybody smoking weed around here. Everybody's getting it. So no, I don't feel like you should be going 12 years for no weed when everybody around here smoking weed. And then when you get to jail, the security guard smoking weed, they're going to be smoking weed up in there too. And you be like, I'm in here for the stuff that everybody's doing. But hey, shout out to Bankroll Freddie. And I hope you get some justice or go back and try to appeal that. And they lessen your time. I don't know how bad it is, but from what I just read, just based off what I just read, the allegations I read, nah, they should lessen the time.
Y'all need to talk to y'all girl E-Money because somebody let me know if y'all see E-Money in Savannah. Because I ain't heard from her. I don't know what she got going on. You know, I might text her, hit her up, like, you all right? You straight? You good? She might text me a day later. Or answer her phone and be like, hold on, and leave me on hold. So, if y'all see her, let me know she good, you know? I don't know what E-Money on. I know she want to be grown. But E-Money, you know, one of your friends watching, what's up? You good? I feel like the older she get, the less I hear from her. Like, who raised you? Who took care of you? Where's E-Money?
She at school.
I don't take it personal. I do take it personal. I gave her life. When it comes to her, I take everything personal. Oh, I did call her phone. I don't call E-Money phone like 3-4 times. No answer. Text her. You alive and kicking? I think she's trying to be funny. My shit going on. We all are.
I like that video. Mom's always gonna be there for their babies. They gonna always call you. They gonna always check up on you. But yeah, that E-Money gonna be grown. Show. Sure. In my brain, though, in my head, my brain, my thoughts, E-Money got her little thing down there in Savannah. That's why you better be like, hold on. Yup, y'all know how it is when you get out the house and you get your little thing, baby. Everything changed. You don't want to call nobody. That's who you under. That's who you with. That's how you want to. Hey, E-Money got her little thing, baby. Yeah, man. She'll holler at y'all later. So leave me alone. I'm at school. Shout out to Erica and E-Money. I like both of them. I was just talking about y'all daddy yesterday, talking about he gonna get a DNA test. All right, we on the last topic. What are you convinced people are pretending to enjoy? I'm gonna name 2 things. 3. 1, I think people are pretending to enjoy going out every weekend, spending their motherfucking money, turning up to the same music, to the same club, buying the same alcohol drinks, spending $100, $200, $300, $400 on sections just to turn up every weekend. I think people are pretending to enjoy that. And the reason why I think people are pretending to enjoy it because they got to a point in life where I was like, I can't fake the funk no more. Like, ain't nothing. What's the point of coming out? It's the same thing. Same club, same drinks, different price. Like, and I also think that people are pretending to be. I'm convinced that people are pretending to enjoy being supportive to their fellow black people. Damn, that was y'all heard how that came out. It came out so choppy, but I was trying to say it right. I am convinced that people are pretending to enjoy supporting their fellow black people. I'm convinced that people are pretending to enjoy supporting their fellow black people. I'm convinced. All right, we've come to an end of a show today. Yeah. Everything that you heard here today are allegations brought to you through the media for deep discussions, observation, opinion, laughs, and giggles. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, follow me on all social media platforms. TikTok is The JQ Show. Instagram is the.jq.show. And Facebook is Jaquavius Martin. Thank you for tuning in today, and I will see you all on Monday. Later.